I joined this congregation in 2004. I'd like to say that becoming UU was my 50th birthday present to myself, and in these almost 20 years, belonging to this congregation has sustained me through many ups and downs and big changes in my life. Although I knew next to nothing about Unitarian Universalism when I walked in the door here, I found a connection right away and came to realize that I had in fact been UU for most of my life. I just didn't know it. Being UU is about your values and how you live life, rather than giving yourself a label or signing a membership book. Personally, I resist labels, but these days I would call myself a UU, albeit an Irish-Italian, formerly Catholic one from the Bronx. Even though I no longer live in Needham, I still feel very much a part of First Parish, thanks largely to being able to participate virtually some of the time. In fact, community is how I would sum up the role First Parish plays in my life. I've met so many wonderful people and made many good friends here. And my youngest son, Tim, received a very strong spiritual background at First Parish. The strength of this community is what makes me drive 25 miles round trip, even though I live within walking distance of another UU church. Over the years, I have been involved in many activities at First Parish. Currently, I co-chair the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee. In most of my time at First Parish, my energy has been focused on social and racial justice, both within our community and by partnering with groups in Boston, such as the UU Urban Ministry and the Louis D. Brown Peace Institute. A project I currently am involved in through the DEI Committee is creating a memorial to the people enslaved by our first minister and other members of this church in the 1700s, as well as the indigenous peoples who were displaced by Needham's colonial settlers. Look for that in the hallway very soon. First Parish has been a place where I can live into my values with the support of people who care deeply about life. It hasn't just been about the heavy issues in the world, though, like reparations and trying to save democracy. I've been able to indulge my love of poetry and enjoy the fun social events that have been a regular part of our life here. I've also learned a lot about being human and caring for the other members of this wonderful community. First Parish has been much more to me than just showing up on Sunday mornings. It has taught me how to show up in the world.